Hey Meredith, thanks for coming in again.
Yeah,
Nice seeing
no
you.
problem.
Thanks for signing this consent form, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
How have you been doing since last week?
I've been hanging in there. Yeah,
You've been going to AA meetings?
I've been going. It's nice to see that there are other people who have the same problems that I do, and that I'm not alone.
Good. I'm so glad that you feel comfortable going. How's everything been with the drinking?
It's been okay. I've stopped for the most part. I did have one relapse about a week ago, but other than that, it's been going okay.
How did that go?
I don't know. I don't want to say craving, but it was because it was stronger than that. But I needed to drink because I felt so bad.
What triggered that incident?
Knowing that I was going to be able to see my kids for a while.
But remember when your kids were taken away and you had to come in here, you said you were willing to work with us so you could see them again. And by coming here and by going to AA and working to get healthier, it's going to help you see your kids. So when you're thinking about your kids, think of how they need you and they love you, and it's not forever. It's just for now until we can get you healthy. And when you relapse, don't hate yourself, don't be discouraged, because this is a process and it doesn't just change overnight. And we believe in you and your kids believe in you, and we know you're going to get there. I mean, you've come a long way, even in a few weeks. Like the fact that you're so willing to come in here, and the fact that you go to AA, shows that a lot of promise. So.
Okay. And I know relapsing, in the long run, doesn't help anything. And I know I still feel like crap, and that drinking did not make it any better. But just in that moment, I felt a lot better, and it helped me forget a lot of what was happening.
Well, that's understandable. That's what happened. Did you share anything with AA about after that? Have you shared it all in AA? Why not?
I don't know. I know it sounds stupid because I know everyone there drinks and has had issues with drinking, but I just feel like I'll get judged and be like, and people will say, how could you do that to your kids? How could you be so irresponsible? How dare you?
I know, it must seem like that. And I'm sure being in that situation you feel like you're opening yourself up to be judged. But every single person there, as I'm sure you've heard from their stories, has had their own horrible problems and misfortunes with alcohol. Usually, something really big has to happen for people to want to stop. And with your case, with your kids, and with other people's cases, they're their family members, or maybe they hurt themselves, and these people aren't going to judge you because that environment is very conducive to sharing and understanding. Don't share anything if you don't feel comfortable, but I don't think you have to worry about them judging.
Okay.
You seem really comfortable sharing with me, and you seem to be really honest about it.
I don't know, it's just easier when it's one-on-one and not with a big group of people.
How are you feeling in general besides that relapse? How do you think you're doing?
I mean, I think I'm doing okay.
Is there anything that helps you get by or get through it?
I want my kids back. I want my life back. I mean, I've already lost my kids, and I've lost my job, and I've lost my husband. And I know I can't get those things back overnight, but I want them back. I had a pretty good life before this happened.
You did tell me that you started drinking when you were about 16, and it's been getting heavier and heavier as time's gone on. Is there anything that triggers you when you drink?
I mean, it's more, at this point now, it's more physical than emotional. I need to drink. It's like a physical need. But I know, especially when I was younger, I used to drink to help myself, like, I don't know, loosen up and feel calmer because I have a hard time doing that.
Okay, makes sense. As far as your kids go, we placed them in a home in West Philadelphia. They're with a really great family. They're going to school now. We have all their information for you. We have the report cards. We have, pictures they've drawn for you, pictures we've taken of them for you. Basically, although you can't see them right now, we're working on you getting to that point, and we have, your husband's been able to see them, and you can talk to him if you feel comfortable. You could talk to us. We've seen the kids. They've been doing really well. They have letters for you that they've written. I don't want you to feel discouraged or disheartened that you can't see them right now, because it's all part of the process, and we think that it would be better for you and better for the kids for now if you just wait a little bit.
Okay. How much longer is a little bit?
At this point, you seem to be doing really well. You're really open to what we have to say. You're going to AA. You're coming to these meetings with me. In fact, you kind of initiated that, which is really great. And you really seem to want to get better, and you really seem to be motivated by wanting to see your kids, and that's really great. And that's really good for your kids. It's really great for you. And I think at this point, it's a matter of months, if that. So that's a really, really great thing, and it usually takes a lot longer. So be happy in that and just keep working. Is there anything else you've been dealing with?
I really hope that my kids are able to forgive me. I know that sounds selfish considering what I've put them through, but I really want them to forgive me.
A lot of your kids are still young. They have a lot of time. They seem really excited at the thought of seeing you, and they really miss you. I'm pretty sure your kids will forgive you. I think maybe it's maybe a matter of you forgiving yourself first, because you seem to be pretty hard on yourself. And just because you've made mistakes doesn't mean that's going to define you. You're going to get better, and you're going to have a good life. So I think you're having problems forgiving yourself.
I think so. I think I've seen what I let my friends and my family and my children through, and I see how hurt they are because of my actions, and it makes me kind of hate myself.
That's why you're seeing me, and that's why we're going to work through this, because hating yourself isn't going to get you better. It's just going to make it worse, and you've made mistakes, granted. And they're not small mistakes, but they're not irreversible. Your life doesn't have to be defined by them. You have a lot of life ahead of you, and it's up to you. It's how you change that. And hating yourself isn't normal. You've got to accept that you've done what you've done, and you can accept that you can get better. Because I know you can, and I think you know you can too. You're a very strong-willed person, and your kids want to see you, and you want to see them, and that's going to motivate you. They don't hate you. They love you, and you should love yourself only for them.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try to do that.
Do you need anything to help you? How are you doing as far as living on your own?
I mean, it's okay, I guess. I mean, it's quiet.
Have your friends been helpful, supporting?
I mean, as much as they can be, but they kind of have a hard time relating. A lot of them just, they see that I'm upset, but they tell me that I brought it upon myself and that it's my fault and that my kids probably shouldn't be with me. And I understand where they're coming from. It just hurts to hear it.
Of course. That's really hard to hear, especially since you're pretty much telling me that you're thinking the same things already. This is why AA should be really helpful, because all these people do understand. They have been through the same things, and they know what it's really like. Your friends are trying to look out for you, but they don't know what it's like. So, if you can, don't do it if you don't feel comfortable, but just keep in mind that with AA, that's pretty much the goal. It's for you to grow together and for you to have community and support.
Okay, I'll try sharing. Maybe that'll help.
Let me know how it goes. Okay. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Thank you for coming, Meredith.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.